Hello? We good? What's up? What's up? What were we doing 2 days ago? I forgot what we're doing. I think the last thing we did was we unlocked a bunch of regions. Yeah, a bunch of new zones. What's up, man? A little late today. Um, I was gonna start. I was gonna start early today. Had things to do. Had to eat. Unfortunately today, unfortunately today's gonna be a short stream. I have to be off. I'm gonna be off by like 9:30. So in like 2 hours, I got a Zoom meeting with one of my TAs. So we'll see how that goes. So today will be a short stream, unfortunately. Weekend was miserable. I, I'm doing this one program. The reason why I'm meeting my TA tonight is because of this one programming assignment. The code just won't work, and I need a second eye on my code because for some reason I can't. Oh, it works, but it's not working right, and I don't know why. I'll be honest. I don't know why. Let's see. So I think we've been to every. Yep. We went to 12, and I think we're gonna come to here. I think for the 2 hours, I'm just gonna focus on maxing out all the zones I have, and then working on some side missions. You know, nothing too serious. You know what? Actually, before this, I actually need to go do this. So I feel like I've been kind of throwing a little bit because I've been collecting colorful screws, but I haven't, cashed them out yet. And apparently there's more like upgrades and different plushes I can get. So I've been actually throwing because I kept saying like, man, why is catching so damn hard? Blah blah blah. It's because there's these things. Like low key off stream, I might just go collect a bunch of screws. I need this. I need this. So this helps catch. Yes. Damn. Wait, how many? Is this 5, right? I just need 2 more. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Let me collect 2 more just so I can get the second upgrade. I'm gonna probably put some... I'm definitely gonna put some time into this, collecting the screws offline. Oh my god. That's 4. She one more. But yeah, how about you, man? How was the party? How did the dance all go? Good, bad. Haven't seen Mustang in a little bit. I know a few days ago he was playing. I know a few days ago he was playing. He was playing ZA. Extra shocking move. So I need to hit it with an electric move. An electric move. Here it is. Nice. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm never drinking again after last Saturday. Damn. Bro, we know you lying. We know you lying. We know you're about to guzzle a bunch of White Claws tomorrow. Alright. He said I'm sober now. Get out of town. He said, I'm done. Yup. You know what? Peer pressure said, nah, try again. Try again. Alright, try again. You ain't done. Alright, don't you know second chances? Come on. You gotta give it a second chance. And then a third chance. And then, you know, that many more times. Cool, I found it. I found my 5th screw. Yes, sir! Give me that shit! Yes, sir! Come on. Too easy. I wonder how many levels this go up to. Hopefully three's the max. Hopefully. Actually, there's something I wanted to check, okay? So, you know how the only time I did like a shiny hunting thing was when I did the AFK method for like a few hours. Like the second day or something. So, I also learned that when you're doing this, you also load in a bunch of Pokemon at a roof. I don't know what shiny Esper looks like. But you spawn some at a roof, apparently. So I'm a little curious if I got any. Oh, they let me sleep on the bench even with aggro. You know, a shiny Pancham will be really sick. If I got a shiny Pancham, it'd be definitely you, Ant. It'd definitely be you. Yeah, because I don't have you yet. Because I was thinking about it, I was like, man, what's a Pokemon I haven't used in a really long time or at all? And I'm like, I've never used a Pangoro, ever. It'd be really sick to use a Pangoro, because I've never ever used one in a game. But who knows? Maybe the Furfro. It could be the Furfro. It really depends on what I get first, right? I'm definitely getting Furfro on my team, right? Furfro's on my team. Oh, I can evolve him. Furfro's, like, priority. Unfortunately, Furfro is going to be named after my dog, so none of you guys get that that name, that Pokemon specifically. Oh, you heard that? wait. Hold on. Oh, found it. Wow, my first shiny Pidgey. Nice. All right, here we go. Let's roll for it. Let's roll for it. Wow, I finally got my first. I finally got my very first like random street shiny. Oh, I caught it in the Ultra Ball. Gross. Oh, I hope I don't. Oh, actually, I don't need it. This is a duplicate. This is a dupe. I actually don't even need it. It's a dupe. But here we go. Flip the coin. Do we even need it? We keep it. Well, we do keep it, I guess. I don't need it. It's literally an extra. What's the timer say? 22203. Say 30. Well, it's been 6 hours since my last shiny. Wow. 6 hours. Hey, what's up? How far away from Living Dex? I am about somewhere about 9%. 9% out of it's not completely accurate because I don't think I have the exact like total number of shiny Pokemons right. I have 1056 as total shiny Pokemon, which I don't know if that's the right number exactly. I had to double check it, but it's about 9-10%. Damn, I don't even want to use this. I'll be honest. I don't want a Pidgeotto, really. Hold on. Let me make sure my Pokeballs are correct. I don't want to be I don't want to be caught lacking with the Ultra Ball. I drunk text so many people last night. Damn. Oh, you was in your feelings, okay? You were in your feelings. You text that? Did you text that that girl from high school? That you guys like never really tied a knot? What? Where's the? Is it above me? I think it's above me. Yeah, I think this is the roof. This is the roof, I think. Where if you do the door method in there, you actually also roll for Pokemons up there. Oh, snap. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Mark? What's up? What's up? Oh my god. He wants to battle? You know what, that's fine. I wonder what it is. I heard you can also potentially spawn in the elemental monkeys up there. There's like a roof with the elemental monkeys. You gonna Twitch? Nah, dude, it's not safe, man. TwitchCon's not safe. What happened to VidCon? Is VidCon still a thing? Or are they like defunct after like COVID? Think that'll be the last one? No, I don't think it'll be the last one. The unfortunate thing is that no matter what happens, all of the non-0.0000, or I guess 0.0001% streamers they kind of need TwitchCon. They need TwitchCon, like for for excuses for collabs, streaming opportunities. Like you need that kind of like a centralized where all these streamers go. All of the big streamers that are not going, it doesn't matter for them. Like most of these streamers that don't go, like big streamers that don't go, that said TwitchCon doesn't matter, are people that are either really low on the streamer totem pole, where like you hardly do anything, you hardly make an impact, or you are so big that it doesn't matter, you're not impacted. So either you make no impact, or it doesn't impact you at all. And then everyone else in the middle kind of need it a little bit, so they can, centralize, meet, collab opportunities, blah blah blah. Sure, there's a decent sized big streamer hating on the streamer, even though that is their income is kind of crazy. It honestly doesn't matter. All those big streamers that are, I mean, to be fair, the hate TwitchCon is getting is warranted. It 100% is warranted. But, like you can't like I get it. It's there's an issue with it, you know. And honestly, it's weird. I kind of look at TwitchCon as kind of like the fighting game scene. Unfortunately, some fighting game scenes, like the local scenes, what you need top players in a local scene to come to your top ranked top 100 players in a fighting game. They need to come to their locals to help like the community, because like their presence is a huge impact in the local community, right? And I think that's kind of the same in the streaming scene, right? Where you need these big guys to come to these TwitchCons, even though in the same case as like a top 100 fighting game esports player, it doesn't matter. They will do fine with or without being in the local. Same thing with the big streamers, kind of like that. So it's weird how it's almost like it's parallel right now. But I guess you could apply this for any like spectrum based career that's like solely that are collab dependent, you know. Oh yeah, honestly, shame on TwitchCon. That 30-day ban, that like they, okay, to be fair, hold on. So I think what happened, in my opinion, the reason why the Twitch staff people let the guy go, I think it's the same thing. It's a legality issue. I think it's the same reason why whenever a store is getting robbed, the higher up just says, just let it happen, don't fight back, because it becomes like it could become a legal battle, right? They need you need the police or something to do it, right? Because they have like the I don't know if there's a specific word for it, but like it's the exact same reason why they tell like your store employees don't like chase them down, blah blah blah, because the onus will be on the store and the company. It will be their fault, and they're gonna get hit with a huge lawsuit by either if the employee gets hurt or the assailant gets hurt, or whatever. Like the companies do not want a citizen arrest, and I think that's the reason why all those Twitch people just made him just kicked him out. They didn't like I don't know if they called the cops on it. I don't know. Maybe they did. I'm not entirely sure about that. But the reason why he did that was because one, probably, right, the company doesn't want you to do that, because that's a legality problem to them, and maybe even the employee didn't want to be in a like a legal battle for like maybe like one of the employees like tackle him and the guy gets like a ruptured lung or something. That's like even with the whole SA thing, like that's a whole separate case the employee has to deal with. So it's like there's a lot of like tiptoeing around, and I think that's what happened. Because like I don't know, I think that's the main issue. So I think it's shameless that they let it get away, because that's the reason why they have securities, right? Like they could instead of having actual Twitch employees, they hired security, right? So why don't they use them? But for some reason they didn't. Maybe they didn't want to deal with the repercussion of security. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's all about money to them. It's all about money. Maybe they balanced it on. Maybe they balanced it on the head. They're like, we would lose less money this way than the lawsuit, you know. I don't know. I think that's the thing. Was it's they didn't want, you know, they didn't want their employees to get hurt at work, during work, and for liability, lawsuits, etc., etc. How come citizen arrest but Twitch? Yeah, because even though the security company is probably like a third party company, like a contract, the contract is that the Twitch still probably has like a like the final say, and like there could be like a contract binding thing where like have to listen to Twitch regardless, blah blah blah, and like their hand might have been tied too. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. Damn. And my friend told me I was very huggy that night. Ooh, bro, you should probably. And I'm not saying you will or you are, but I'm just saying maybe you should lay off the alcohol, because one huggy situation leads to fill in the blank accusation. You should probably. It's probably a good thing you lay off the alcohol. All right, back to Pokemon. All right, here we go. So, ooh. Was that two? Wait. Am I crazy or did I hear two sparkles? Dude, is that another one? Wait. Whoa. Wow. The rooftop really is. Whoa. Okay, so that's one. I think I saw another one. Or maybe that was an Emoga. I don't know. Shiny Badoo. Shiny Badoo! Nice. We needed a Shiny Badoo. Remember? There was that one mission I was holding off because I wanted a Shiny Badoo. Okay, yeah. Emoga was... It was Emoga. Wow. Oh, and there's a Halucha. Wow. We got a Scatterbug and a Badoo. Alright, we got to flip for it now. Here we go. Here we go. First one, Scatterbug. Do we keep it or we not? We keep it! Yay! Okay, I really need this coin to hit tails for Badoo. I really need it to, I need it to hit. Here we go. For Badoo. Please. Coin flip. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course Badoo gets the head. Of course. Of course, man. Of course. Of course, man. Of course. Of course. Of course. It just makes sense. Of course. It just makes sense. All right. Goodbye, Badoo. Maybe we'll make Ant a Vivillon. I don't know. No, none of my girlfriends. Lol. I made sure to ask that. Just all my bro. Listen. A guy could file for it too, man. If you're a little too touchy, man. Sounds to me you're not respecting your bro's boundaries. Shameless. Let me mark on here. Let me see mark on here, I meant. Oh. Sir, here, you know what? Let me... Ooh! Where'd he go? Where'd you go? You're too close. You're too close, Mark. You're too close. Personal space, Mark. Personal space. You know, Diggersby kind of looks like, if, what was the bunny from Looney Tunes? Oh my god. Dude, I can't remember his name. It's not Lola Bunny. Lola Bunny is like the one he likes. What's his name? He goes like, "What's up, Doc?" every time. That's like his quote. Ooh, Spritzy. Ooh, dude. Whoa, Swirlix. The heck? Where are you all coming from? Oh, I also learned you can apparently you can mass release in this game, which is sounds beautiful. You know, I wonder. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me. You know what? Let me check the roof again, but at nighttime. Because nighttime and daytime have different spawns. Sounds like a bad joke to a friend. Damn. He said, "Shake my head, praying on my downfall." No, I'm just listen, Ant. Never say never, right? Is that right? Is that the right saying? I guess so, right? Defeat the requester in a Pokemon battle, bro. You want a piece of Mark? Damn. All right, Mark. Give the Aldino the fist. You wish there were more tutorials. Get out of town. You don't want more tutorials. Bro wants me to suffer. Alright, Mark. Show her how it's done. Oh yeah. Actually, another thing I saw was that you guys know Mega Starmie. So apparently Mega Starmie can't swim. He can't swim. I think that legitimately is the funniest thing. It can't swim. Can't swim. It can't swim. Yeah, so you know how all the non-swing Pokemon gets a little floaty on underneath them? Mega Starmie gets a floaty underneath him when he's on the water. But Staryu and Starmie, they swim in the water. Like they spin in the water. It's really cool, but like apparently Mega Starmie loses the ability to swim. Alright, I need a bench. I think it's funny. I think it's so freaking funny. I need a bench. Where's the anti-homeless bench? I need one. There it is. All right, so let's check the roof at nighttime. Maybe we can find. The thing I want to do before I beat the game, you know, is I want to find like permanent shiny versions of y'all. Not specifically like what I already have, right? Just like a shiny that we kind of encountered by chance. That like I feel like it's your soul shiny for this game. What does a shiny look like for me? Well, that's a great question. I don't know. You know? Are you talking about shiny like the one? Oh, Goomy can spawn here at night. Oh shoot! I didn't know Goomy could spawn here. Is he gonna die? I'm not sure what shiny your current Pokemon looks like. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, we don't have the Molga. I'm gonna come back for that. Hold on. I need a projectile. There we go. Do I already have a Mola? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I caught one. Excuse me, Pidgeys. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure. I mean, regular Bunnelby shiny. Not Bunnelby. I forgot what. The pre-evolution of you shiny is all right. It's definitely not terrible. So I'm assuming it probably follows suit. It's probably not bad. It's probably not a bad shiny. Oh, I guess that's it. Well, let me go back and collect the screw. Then we'll go back to daytime. I really thought I'd have another shiny, I'll be honest. Oh, okay, there's 2 screws. Let me go get it. It's better to get these screws while I see them, right? Hey, what's up, Solo? How many colorful screws? I only really have like 3, 8. I've only used 8, I think, and I'm about to collect. I'm trying to collect 5 more so I can max out the catch. Like I'm pretty lacking right now with the screws. Nice. Worth. I haven't. Yeah, I just. You know what's funny? I'm like. I don't know how far I'm in the game, but I'm like 20 hours into this game. 15, 20 hours. Yeah, I just legitimately like 30 minutes ago I redeemed the screws for the first time. Because I just learned that there's a key item, a plushie that increases catch rate. And I'm like, I need that. Like I high key need that. Because catch rate has been kind of a miserable thing. Like, very miserable. Oh wait, we need more. How long? I think I could just leave, can't I? Damn it, I can't collect it. I wonder if there's something I have to kind of roll onto. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Dude, I totally had it. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Come on. Too easy. Alright, now how do we get that one? So probably through the roof? Because I don't think I can roll from there to there. It's not high enough. But I don't think there is I don't think this Hollow Vader connects to that one. So it might be from a different place. Fortunately. Oh well. Well, let me go. I think I have 5 now. Wait, how do I check? But yeah, I think I can leave right now if I want to. I think. Where is this? 5. Oh, cool. Perfect. Yeah, I have enough. I have enough. But yeah, shiny, so far, shiny-wise, I've run into a Spinneract we killed, Flabebe, 2 Flabebes, 1 we killed, 1 we kept, 2 Lit Leos, 1 we killed, 1 we kept, a Skiddo we killed, a Pidgey I failed, because I didn't know where it was. 1, the guarantee, oh, it's 8. Oh, it's not 5, I'm an idiot. The request Mareep, the guaranteed Mareep, flipped it and killed it. We just caught a Pidgey, which we kept for some reason, right? Like, I don't know why I'm keeping the things that I don't need, but we kept that one and it's an extra. We kept a Scatterbug just now, and then we killed a Badoo. Very cringe. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, my Canva was down. Luckily, it's not anymore because I didn't have I would have been really upset if the AWS thing was down the whole time, because the Zoom link to my TA is on. I don't know if it was on. It might have been like somewhere associated to Canva, so I couldn't access the link because I didn't remember what it was. So I would have missed out on the TA meeting, and I would have been really annoyed. I would have been hella annoyed if I missed the TA meeting. Yeah, you know, AWS. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right way. Oops. But honestly, it's kind of scary how one sector of AWS, because it was like, what was it, AWS East? It was like East Coast. It was kind of scary how one region of AWS could literally like crush like half of the US, you know, apps and website. Like, holy moly, dude. It was a little worrying, I'll be honest. Was that not right? That was not right. I'm an idiot. God damn it. It's like how entirely of Cloudflare is behind those dozen lava lamp. Yeah, it's imagine AWS and CrowdStrike goes down at the same time. Yeah. Dude, I remember when CrowdStrike went down. Was that, bro? I remember, dude. I remember that stream. I think we were talking about it and how. Oh my god, do I remember? That was, dude, I don't like living in these, like, I don't like living in these, like, potentially life historical moments anymore, man. I'm just being honest. I want to live like I want to be in a forgettable timeline. You know what I mean? Is that too much to ask for? Like, I don't think that's too much to ask for, right? Wanting to live in a forgettable timeline or something, man. Now the thing is, now it's like, it sucks because like now we're at a point where like, dude, Sora, the AI app, is a that's a dangerous thing, man. Like, I don't know how we're ever gonna recover from Sora, man. That shit is dangerous. Like, I don't like living in these contentious times, I'll be honest. My goon folder will be leaked. Damn. Why are you doing that to me? You leave my folders alone, okay? Need one more screw and I can get it. Nice. I wasn't even trying to do this. I'm trying to go to the zone. I keep getting distracted. But you know what? I'm one off. You know what? Let me get the next plushie. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. All right, how do we get this? We just do this. Seems pretty simple. How do I reach that? Dude, what is this? Dude, what is this? Am I incapable of vaulting over something that doesn't have an arrow that goes up? Dude, get out of town. Get out of... Dude. Are you... No. This can't be the state of this game. This can't be the state of this game. That's actually so stupid. It was Sora AI, he says. Yep, it was. You don't believe me? It's cause you're a hater, that's why. That's why you don't believe me. Dude, Cleffa! Kobe! That was a 4-star. Oh, I guess you can't beat them. Yeah, so those 4 arrows is the highest possible chance. It's like 80 to 100. Yeah, 80 to 100. You know, another nice thing I learned is that shiny Pokemons have a 3 times increase like base chance to be caught, which is really nice. So if you like fail a shiny, that's like really depressing because you have 3 times like catch rate for shinies. It's like so low key. It's really depressing if you fail it. What's up, guys? Parkour. Yup. You're seeing who? Sal. We did it! We got 8 screws! Oh no, I'm getting chased! Impractical jokers. Is Impractical Jokers those three? I think I know who you're talking about. I've only seen really clips of them. Are those the guys generally? Like it's like 3-4 dudes in the room or a car, and they make one guy go to somewhere and like and go somewhere and like he got to repeat like whatever they or repeat or do whatever they tell him to do. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know who specifically that Sal is, but yeah, I've seen them. Oh, cool. All right, so level 3 is max. Cool. So we got max catch rate. That's all I really care about. I'll collect the other ones like when I get a chance. You know, all I really want is a Furfro. A shiny Furfro. You know? I think that's my most want shiny right now.
Yeah.
Ouch, man. Chill, little homie. You like that, huh? You jerk. How dare you? Oh. Boom! And you missed. Osh, come on, man. You're embarrassing me here, Osh. Still a 1. Oh, nice. I need a pincer. Nice, Sue. Come on. Dude, a shiny pincer would be so freaking sick. Is that really it? Dude, that can't be all the Pokemon. A Scyther and something else. Okay. So a Scyther is possible, which is kind of cool. Nice, X Scissors, we like that. So a Scyther can spawn, but where is he? Maybe he's a nighttime spawn? Most likely. I'm gonna be honest, I really do like the terrain. Right? Because a Pinsir and Heracross, they like mostly, I think it's mostly Pinsir that like destroys, like, I want to say maybe destroy is not that right word, but they can terrorize a tree. Like if you've seen the anime, you like I think there was an episode in the Johto League when Ash was catching when Ash was about to get his Heracross. He was helping the Heracross protect a tree from like pincers or something, and like the pincers were like destroying the trees or something because they were like, because the pincers were like eating too much of it or something. Oh, I'll come back to it. Let's hit the other one. So 12. So we got out of 11. Yeah, let me check out 11. Maybe forget like a shiny Furfro. I'll be happy. Is ZA really as bad as the TikTokers I'm seeing say it is? What do you mean? Haven't you played the game? Or don't you own the game? I mean, you've been watching me play it. You haven't played it yet? Okay. But you've been watching me play it. just based on watching me play it, what do you feel about it? What do you think about it? You're waiting for this weekend? Is that an alpha in K? It is an alpha in K. Well, the thing is kind of been not focused on your gameplay because I wanted going fresh. That's fair enough, fair enough. But it does remind me of Power World. Okay. So that's good. I don't... So, in my opinion, I don't think the game's terrible. I think there's a lot of aspect of this game that you will find out, you know, you'll enjoy, right? Could be the easy shiny hunting, right? Or could be the parkouring, could be the capturing, you know? In a weird way, it's the capturing Pokemon experience is not the same as Legends Arceus. So like, don't come in it expecting it to be exactly the same. Like, it is similar, but it's not exactly the same, right? Because you don't get like smoke balls or sticky glob or mud balls to kind of like pelt at the Pokemon, right? But I think if you go into the game, hold on. I guess my question is, what were some of the things they were complaining about? Because I mean, I can agree there are some glitches I've seen people experience. I particularly haven't run into any of those glitches. There are some stuttery issues here and there, but generally, even on the Switch 2, it's been pretty good. You know? Oh, shoot. I can do this right now. I completely forgot about this quest. Hasn't been too bad, you know? It's pretty... It's definitely, like, a way more playable than Scarlet Violet. I think the main thing I'll complain about is probably... Tutorial's too long, but like I said before, the tutorial is necessary because to some people, this is their first Pokemon game, right? Usually people who complain about tutorials are people who are already kind of familiar with the series or that genre enough where they don't really need it. But I think tutorials are very necessary, you know? So it really depends. But so the tutorial thing is a very nitpick thing for me. I think one thing that really pisses me off is I mean, I think it not pisses me, annoys me is that like you don't get a lot of like attempts to capture the Pokemon. You get like 3, and then if you aggroed it, you can't backshot it. It won't let you backshot it. And then after that, you pretty much have to either run away to de-aggro it and then try again, or you knock it out and then try again, but then afterwards they just disappear. So like realistically, if you don't constantly back away, you have 4 attempts to capture it. I wish there was a way to like... I wish there was a way that if a Pokemon becomes aggro, you can... But I guess when you knock it out, I guess it counts the whole... any angle as a backshot chance, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if it is that case, but I want to say it probably is. Mainly the ones I've been seeing discussed. So mainly it's tutorial. To be fair, tutorial wasn't 15 hours. Tutorial was like, it was like it was like a few hours at most. It's a few at most. Hey, what's up, Gojo? I bought the game. Because it was a necessary buy, honestly, because Pokemon ZA will become like a big proponent to my living shiny decks. Because there's going to be a lot of Pokemon that I can hunt here over like different games. Low-key, I might have to redo my list of like, because I have like I have a tab in my shiny living decks tracker where like where to hunt it is like the most efficient or the best or easiest. So I have that. So I might have to go through it and maybe do some edits here and there. I don't know, maybe, or maybe someone has already done it for me. It's worth buying. I heard a lot of people say it was terrible because the graphics low. I think you know, the funny thing is I've seen that one TikTok video going around with that was like complaining about how one of their buildings didn't have the textures loaded, but from what I've seen with other people, even in the comment section of like, because people would re-upload that multiple times, and everyone's the general consensus I've seen from the different upload is, what are you doing to your, like, because that's clearly a Switch one. People are like, I have the Switch one, and this never happens. Like, do you, like, people are like, how much do you abuse your Switch for it to be like this? Blah blah blah. Because, you know, some people might like have like their Switch might be really dusty being in a dock that causes to overheat. Blah blah blah. Or they've used it for such a long time. It deteriorates over time. So people are like, how much have you abused your Switch for it to be like that? Because and the thing is, I'm not gonna disagree. There probably are some people dealing with textures not fully loading in, right? Probably Switch Lite users. I'm gonna assume. I haven't had the issue because I'm running on a Switch OLED. I don't know if a regular Switch One and an OLED really makes that big of a difference, but I haven't run into that issue. But like I said, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen to other people, right? So I think you got to take the graphics issue with a grain of salt. I'll be honest. And I would even argue that you probably run into more issues, in my opinion, more graphical issues on an emulator, because I've seen some people play it through the emulator, and some of the like mega fights gets really wonky. Like the light particles can get messed up, or like maybe like a Pokemon, or maybe like something that's supposed to shine is like just bright white. So it's like it's like, unless you're playing on a Switch 2, it's really what you're willing to compromise with, you know. I need a shiny Furfrou. I would say generally it's been pretty worth it in my opinion, but you know, my opinion's a bit biased, right? Because I get to go back to X and Y, because which I like. I like X. I like Kalos. You know, there's a lot of cool megas too. You get to enjoy a lot of cool megas. I was also a big fan of Arceus, right? And this is very, very Arceus pilled. So like, my opinion is low-key very biased, you know. So it's something you really just gotta take it with a grain of salt. I mean, my opinion is that maybe try emulation for a little bit, and if you're like really vibing with it, then buy it. You know, if that could also work too, but you know, that really depends, like how much are you gonna commit to it, you know. Because, like, what if you're playing the emulator and you get, like, 3 shinies and you're like, oh, man, now I don't want to start over. So, you know, there's a, you know, pro and con for everything. But so far for me, I haven't run... I personally haven't run into any graphical issues. Game's been... other than the kind of lengthy-ish tutorial that a lot of people complain about, which I also am complaining about, but like I said before, I think tutorials are very essential to a video game, you know? I'm pretty sure OLED is V2 Switch, so it should run better than OG. I'm assuming it probably runs a little bit better than Switch 2. I'm not sure, since some of the megas you need to buy DLC and Nintendo Online, sadly. Yes. So, if I remember correctly, Mega Greninja, and then the megas for the Kalos Pokemons, you need Switch Online. Well, the mega... Okay, so right now, if you have Switch Online, you can do rank... You need to get to rank K on the rank battle, which I heard from people, it's not that hard. It will take you, like, maybe, like, less than an hour or 2 or something. Or maybe even quicker, depending, like, if you get paired up with good people and, like, you beat them. It really depends. But it's... Apparently, it's like you can get it done in less than a day. Within a day, easily. To get the Mega Stone for the Greninja. The Kalos one technically are not in the game yet. It's like a seasonal thing. So after the Greninja event, the Greninja Stone thing passes, the next stone they're offering up as a reward is the Kalos stones, Kalos starter stones. I'm waiting, for me personally, I'm waiting until I beat the game. Not like 100% or post game, just like once I beat the bare minimum, then I'll probably get myself like I'll probably do like that 7, like the week trial, and then maybe I'll buy a month when maybe I'll buy a month, or maybe might be another trial I can do when the Kalos one comes out. But I'm definitely gonna try that. Definitely gonna utilize that 7-day trial Switch membership. Apparently they're doing. So we'll see how that goes. Because I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like if you miss out on these Mega Stones for like Greninja and the Kalos Pokemon, low key, I don't think you're gonna be able to ever get them again. The only way is you probably need a hack switch or something, and you like inject it into your game, or you like hack your Switch and then inject the thing, edit your save file. Might be the only way, low key. What am I doing? I haven't bought the DLC yet. No, not yet. I mean, the DLC is buyable, but it's not released yet though. I think you can pre-order it. And from the DLC, I think the only thing you get is Raichu. A Mega Raichu. Unfortunately, I will probably buy the DLC, right? Not really because of Mega Raichu, but just for the sake of, like, there might be more Pokemons I can hunt, or some Pokemons are tied specifically to that, you know? There's fireworks next to me. What am I doing right now? Do that. Yeah, Nintendo drone. Listen, all of you guys are Nintendo drones, alright? If you guys weren't, you guys wouldn't consider it, okay? Delibird! I think I need to catch a Delibird. Oh, he's a... Oh, wow. His range is huge. We caught a Snover. I don't know why Delibird is such a hard capture, I'll be honest. Like, why the frick is he a freaking a one arrow capture, man? Makes no sense. Why is there fireworks? Nice, Sue. Come on. We like that. I don't remember if we need that Machoke or not. Do we need that Machoke? No, we don't. We just need that Go-Go. Let's see. Do you like ZA better or Pokemon Arceus? I saw some people talk about on TikTok how Pokemon Arceus graphics are just so much better than ZA. I would argue the graphics in a very general sense is pretty much on the same level. You know, you can like nitpick like, oh, the buildings in Legend ZA are PNGs. And then you could probably argue something else for Arceus, right? This thing doesn't look right. Or it's like it's empty. Some people even argue like Arceus is too empty, right? Like, why won't, like, maybe they need to fill up the map with like other NPCs doing things, you know? Kind of like how the city's like flourishing with people. Like, why can't it be like that for the different biomes in Legends Arceus, right? Why can't there be people just like moving around, you know? Things like that. Like, people it's a lot of nitpicky thing. Graphics wise, I would say it's about the same, because it seems like they're using the same, like, it seems like they're reusing a lot of the same. They're reusing like the general models, skeletons from like older games and newer. I mean, they probably made some improvements, but like, I would argue it's about the same. I'm be honest, like, it really isn't that much different. Like, Pokemon games have never been like revolutionary in like their graphics department or anything, right? So I don't know why Pokemon creators are suddenly like snobs about that. Yeah, I got 96 on my macro midterm. I saved 10 people. Damn! And you cheater! You cheater! Nice, Sue. We got the Go-Go. Alright, so we're technically done with here. We could catch the alphas, but Loki, it's like too much pain in the butt to do that right now. But yeah, people that are say like, dude, Legends Arceus, for people that say Legends Arceus had so much better graphic than ZA, are like low key grasping, like low key grasping, cause neither of them are groundbreaking or anything like that. They're all right. They're both like all right. Like, nothing about Pokemon's Legends Arceus, nothing about ZA, nothing about Scarlet and Violet, nothing about Let's Go. None of the graphics are amazing. They're all just all right. Do you think Luminosia looks small or empty in general? That's what I saw people complain about, how sad it looks, and some people compare how the Wii U games look better than ZA. Well, I guess I guess it depends on which Wii U game, because I've played Wii U games, and some of the, I'm being honest, some of the Wii, some of the games that that comes out on the Switch that originally came out on the Wii U, there's a noticeable difference. Like there's a noticeable upgrade from the Wii U port to a Switch port. I'm be honest. It's weird. It seems like these people are like super nitpicking over everything. It almost feels that way, in my opinion. Cause like cause like low key at this point, you could probably argue Power World is a better game than all of these. Power World is probably better than Legends of Arceus and ZA combined, right? And I'm assuming they probably also use that saying. They're like, Power did it better, and well, I'm sure they did, without a doubt. You know, I do think some of the hate is definitely forced, 100%. 100%. Do I think the city looks small? I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. I'm thinking in the perspective X and Y. Okay. In the perspective X and Y, I'm being very honest. My experience when I first played X and Y and traversing through Lumino City and X and Y was not fun. It was very complicated. And I almost want to say that the illusion of, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who had struggle navigating Lumino City and X and Y, and I feel like that combined with the technology back then probably made Lumino City a lot bigger than what we perceived, in my opinion. Like, I feel like if we take an actual 3D model of X and Y Lumino City and then look at it like this in a bird's eye view, it'd probably be smaller or about the same. I don't think X and Y Lumino City was bigger, honestly. It probably wasn't bigger. Maybe there were just more rooms, you know, maybe. But a lot of the thing is, but a lot of the main stuff are kind of still here, right? Like Restaurant Luau. Like that's the spot. Anybody that played X and Y knows that Restaurant Luau was the spot. Like, this was like the spot for like training. It was like beautiful with O Power. Well, no, yeah, of course, yeah. There was a restriction for the 3DS, of course. But no, I would say the size of the city's fine, in my opinion. I don't think it needs to. I don't necessarily think the city needed to be any bigger. You know, doesn't justify a poor craft for something like that. I mean, listen, I think the game is fine. I would have liked it to be not a little bit cheaper than $70. I think the game is fine. There's definitely some problems here and there for sure, but I think in a general sense, just a general gameplay, I think most people will enjoy the game, right? If you take this the general populace, right? Most people will probably enjoy it. And that's just the truth, you know? Like, you could say, well, they don't know what real games are, whatever, but that's the majority is gonna dictate how it's gonna be, right? It's just how it is. It's just the general populace. Like, no matter how much you say, well, their taste is terrible, blah blah blah, they should, like, I mean, well, that's just, it's a general populace. What do you want? Like, what do you want me to do? You know, like, I understand the flaw of this game, and everything bad about it, and then I can also admit there are fun and good aspects of the game. Next, you say Pikmin is the best. Pikmin's top tier. Let's not even argue there. Come on. That's one I can handle. Pokemon slander. I can't handle Pikmin slander. Okay. That's where I draw the line. Okay. I can join in on the Pokemon hate, but not Pikmin hate. Look how empty the city is, my guy. I mean, I think the issue is it almost seems like you want a city with, like, because I'm thinking about it like this, where I'm thinking of it like, do people want like hundreds of people like moving all at once, being able to interact, and it almost seems like some people want like an MMORPG kind of type of vibe, but that's like a living, breathing kind of thing. But I think the reason why I can accept this subpar, this okay game, is that because I know Pokemon isn't gonna go above and beyond and blow my expectations. I think that's the difference. I think I kind of know what they're gonna do and have a level of expectation, right? And then you could also argue that is the issue also, which is perfectly fine. You know, to a certain degree, I would agree that is like the reason why. That could also be one of the many reasons why Nintendo is so complacent with their games, you know? It just, you know, I get it. Do you think the Mega Evolutions, you think any of the Mega Evolution? I haven't seen all the new ones. I've only seen Feraligatr, because that's my starter. I've seen Drampa. I've seen Excadrill. And that's it. There's a couple of them I know that are Megas, but I haven't seen them. Oh, and Victory Bell. I saw Victory Bell. But yeah, no, listen. I'm not glazing Nintendo and the Game Freak, okay? Fuck them for suing Power World, like, etc., yeah? And people are gonna say, wow, then why'd you buy the game? Or I'm like, because I'm trying to do my fucking living Shiny Dex, okay? Alright? I want to work on this damn living Shiny Dex. Nothing is going to stop me from finding the most efficient games to shiny on. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to morally high horse me on my living Shiny Dex. Like, you can literally go grab your own fist and go and eat it through your other hole. Like, no, you're not stopping me. Unless the only way you'll make me not do this is if you pay for my rent and pay for my games. Like, you have to pay for my well-being, my living. Then I will literally do your bidding, but that's not happening, you know? Like nobody's keyboard typing is gonna make me not finish the damn Living Shinies, okay? I've already spent 223 hours in this. We're not stopping, okay? We're too deep into this. Like I don't care. Like you know what? While we're this shit in the topic, right? Okay, hear me out. I think people coming in here and coming in here and exuding their hate for the game does nothing for somebody that already spent money on the game and are playing it right now. Because if I was on the same boat as that person who's coming here to complain about it, I wouldn't be playing the game. You know? I'm just trying to be cordial. Like, I understand why they feel that way, etc., etc. But like I said, unless they do the XYZ for me, pay for my games, pay for well, not literally everything, but like you can't control what I do if you're not gonna, give me alternatives. You gotta give me an alternative here. You can't say, well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. No, I don't think you should do that. Well, you gotta give me an alternative here. You can't eat broccolis. I don't like green. Like, give me an alternative. You can't, like, what are you doing here? I'm trying to be cordial here. Alright? Hey, what's up, saying? Nintendo spent almost as much suing power as they did on this game. That's so true. Listen, fuck Nintendo for ruining Power World, But like I said, yeah, I'm already too deep into this to like stop playing the game, okay? I can, but the thing is, at the end of the day, I can give a unbiased, fair opinion about it, right? And I will point out when I'm being biased, which I already did say. There's some aspects of the game makes me biased toward this game. Ooh. And that's like mainly the shiny hunting aspect. The shiny hunting aspect, and then some Pokemon being able to be hunted on the Switch, because some of these Pokemon were locked behind their either DS or 3DS counterpart. Probably 3DS, but like they were locked behind their DS counterpart. So like you can't just only point out the bad. There were some good, okay? Not a lot of good. Let me be very clear. There's a lot more bad than good, but there were some good. Some. And if you can't admit that, I think you're just arguing for the sake of arguing. If you can't admit that there was some good that came from this game. Very few. Let me not say some. Few. Alright. I do that. Where do you think your paycheck comes from? Damn, that's true. Thank you, Aunt. Sugar Daddy Aunt, thank you. Under contract, Davey is required to finish this now. Uh-oh. Well, we hit all the zones. Right? So I said I wasn't gonna do any let me actually I wasn't gonna do any main story thing. I was just gonna finish maxing out the zones and doing some optional quests. Cause today was gonna be a short stream. Alright. I'm gonna be off in like 40-50 minutes. So alright, Mustang, how about you? How do you feel about this game? As the only other person in our Twitch chat that has played the game. How do you feel about it? Got a little riled up. I just felt the vibe from the person. All right. Like I said, it felt to me the person was coming here for the sake of arguing, and nothing else. It's, like like what? Like, listen, what is that? Telling me all that, and try to make me feel bad. Do anything, you know? Like I don't know. Like what does that accomplish? I didn't do anything bad. I mean, you could argue that, you know, I'm indirectly feeding into some sort of third world party child labor triad scandal by playing Pokemon games. Like you could stretch it that far, sure. But at that point, you're really just arguing for the sake of arguing, you know? You sense the blood pressure rising? Yeah. But yeah, what's Mustang's opinion on this game? Because didn't he just log in? There he is. Hey! Everyone yell at him! He's played the game! Yell at him! He probably has more hours in this game than me. Yell at him. And he has a Switch too! And he has a Switch too! Look! Look, he's worse. He's worse than me. What? Like, why fuck me? No, get him. He has a Switch too, and he has the game. Like, he got the Switch 2 version too. He's part of the problem. Why fuck me? Damn. It's crazy. But I still have my OG Switch. All right, I got it before it went, you know, to shit. All right, before Nintendo became more Nintendo. All right. Shameless, exactly. I'm here to like, just like. Too bad I'm a bias. See, he's the problem too. It's the problem too. I'm still here rocking my OLED and Switch 1. Why fuck me? Fuck them. Did y'all know he's paying, Ant's gonna be buying a slightly more expensive Switch 2 than when it came out? Did y'all know that? Because of the price increase? I think. Wait, actually, I don't remember. Did Switch 2 get a price increase? You know, back when they increased the Switch 1 price and the OLED price? I don't remember. Did it increase? We're gonna assume it did, okay? We're gonna assume it did. Alright, fuck him, not me. He's actively contributing more than me. Oh, Shadow, Alpha Ghastly. Oh, double Alpha Ghastly. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. You know what? For the remainder of the stream, we're gonna do the teleport shiny farming, the teleport shiny hunting. And what that is you basically just fast travel to a zone over and over and over and over and over. And then, yeah, that's it. That's literally, it's like the best way to shiny hunt in this game. You just teleport over and over and over and over. That's it. Like, that's it. Oh, there's still something here. Sorry, we're not done yet. He went from frick to... You frickin' frick. No, listen, listen. I can't be the only one taking all the hits, okay? If I'm going down, I'm dragging one of y'all with me. Be it Ant or be it Mark. Not Mark, sorry. Be it Ant or be it Ant. Mustang, sorry. Who knows? Maybe Mark owns a Switch too. He just hasn't told us. He might own 2 Switch 2s. Who knows? You know, one for home, one for work. Who knows? But yeah, at the end of the day, right? This is back to the from the if I should get it. At the end of the day, it is your money and you can do whatever you want with it, okay? I don't care what you do with your money unless it's illegal and it affects the society in a bad way. Then that's no bueno, but like if it's for buying a video game, just like let you be the decider, right? Is the game worth it? I don't know. You try it out and you tell me. You know, my experience, nobody's experience with a video game is exactly the same. All right, you might feel the same type of thing, anger, happy, etc., but your experience with something is not exactly the same. It's not very parallel. You know? And that's why I always say emulation first, then decide. I'm pro emulation, alright? The only reason I have this physical is because one, I'm a game collector, right? 2 is I need to put these Pokemon I can't use an emulator and put those Pokemon into my Pokemon home, right? So I have to use like actual hardware. Like I have to follow the rules so I can like put these Pokemon into my Pokemon home, blah blah blah. So I have my reasons, right? Where's this Scyther? Is this a night? Maybe Scyther is a nighttime thing. Maybe. Whatever next cool shiny we get, we'll make it end, okay? Because we've been missing Ant this whole time, okay? I can't decide a regular Pokemon to be Ant. I can't pinpoint one. Mega Skarmory. I haven't seen Mega Skarmory, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect at all. I need a bench. I needed to go nighttime. Alright, where's my anti-homeless benches? Come on. Damn, it's sleeping. I do think my favorite are Drampa, Floetta, Dragalge, and Victory Bell. I've only seen Drampa and Victory Bell, and I do like those two also. I would say, okay, so I haven't seen all the new Megas, but out of the new ones I've seen, I think Excadrill is a little bit disappointing. Excadrill is a little bit disappointing. Just a little bit. Hold on, let me turn my fan off. Maybe having my fan on wasn't a good idea. Someone in my family was sick the past few days, and I think everyone else in the family just got it. So, like, I woke up with my, like, half my nose stuffed and my throat's been hurting all day. Terrible. Terrible. Oof. Not feeling the best. I feel a little off. Is it? No, it's just it's a big, like, the big fan. Big regular fan. Not a box fan, but the regular big fans. Oh, Trevin. Oh, Phantom. That's the missing Pokemon. And look, there's Scythers. Nice. Wow, did it just bounce off the tree? Is that what just happened? Am I crazy? Did I just see that right? Well, fuck me, I guess. Nice, so we're done. All right, we're gonna be resetting. Where is it? Here. I do find this place low-key kind of annoying because you can't if you want to go to the other. I mean, I don't know if there's like ways to like. I don't know if there's ways to like traverse water. I know you can do like a little jump. You can do like a little jump, an air jump. Not really sure. Didn't you show all the leaked Mega on stream the other week? Sure I did, but I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Well, I know I know generally what the new Megas are. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they look like. I know like I remember I know what you're talking about, but they were just text. It was like a text. It was just their names. Like that was it. You know? But yeah, this is Shiny Hunting 101 in Legends Arceus. This is it right here. Congrats. Now you know. It's either this or benches or you walk in and out to like phase in and out monsters. Pokemon. Those are like your main methods right there. So like if you want to hunt like Dratini or like Eevee, like I've noticed a lot of them are on top of the roofs. You have to like kind of know what you're doing, and then you have to like, well, you kind of have to go like in and out of their range to spawn them in and despawn them, spawn them in, despawn them, spawn them, and that's how you're going to get the shinies of those. But yeah, Mustang, what's your current? How far are you in the game now? Actually, haven't bought the game yet. Is it good? Yes, yes. I'm enjoying it so far. Yes, yes. I think in general the make or break for this game for some people would be, I think the battle mechanic, right? Because I 100% with people on the fighting can get a little clunky sometimes, right? Some of it has a bit of potential, but most of it is, I would argue, kind of clunky, right? One specific thing I complained about in the beginning was that when you switch to a shiny Pokemon, like let's say your Pokemon faint, you switch to a shiny Pokemon. Literally, you have to watch your Pokemon do all of the animation and sparkle. So it's actually not meta. It's actually anti-meta using shinies because your shiny Pokemons are just out a little bit longer than regular Pokemon, so they get damaged more often because they can't react quick enough. It already, some moves, depending on what moves you use, it already takes forever to come out, right? Because like you're like for example, let's say you do a physical move with for alligator and you want to do, I want to use hydro pump next. For alligator goes like, oh shit, okay, let me walk back and then use it and not use it right there. Like the AI is like, the AI for some of the move is a little counterproductive. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean when the game is a bit clunky, right? But some of it was kind of designed that way because they, like, their ethos for the battle was like they want projectiles to be long range, they want physical moves to be close range. So in like a realistic sense, you would want your for alligator to hydro pump right away and not walk 10 step backwards then do it. But the way the game is kind of programmed and their ethos for it is that like long range needs to be apart, far apart. Which I get, I get it. What deters me from buying the game is the lack of new Pokemon that will be added to my living dex. PLA added his student form, Leslie did not add a new Pokemon. Yeah, the only new Pokemon would be the Megas, but like you can't really add Megas to a living dex, unfortunately. Because like I'm pretty sure you probably won't be able to move the Mega Stone to your Pokemon home. So in that aspect, yeah, it doesn't add anything new for you. Only thing the only thing this game would do is modernize some of the Pokemon that are stuck in the DS counterparts, right? Like the elemental monkeys, right? You needed Black and White or Black and White 2. Not everyone has that game. Those games are very expensive. I'm still looking I'm still looking for Black and White 2 copy reasonably priced. Yeah, they listen, I know they're temporary, but some completionist people will have like Shaman, right? Okay, it is permanent. Okay, hold on. Maybe that's not a good example. They like some people would collect items. They would have like they would have like two versions of it. One would just be the regular. One would be with like whatever like conditional item to like another form. Like they like completionists will do that. Okay, some people will do that. Not everybody, but they will want like two versions of it. One without it, one with that said items, temporary or not. It's a bit it's the same thing as collecting different colors. Like why do you need all the Flabebe colors? They're all the same. Why do you need all the colors for the shoe cream puff Pokemon? They're all the same, just different colors, right? It's whatever strokes your fancy, you know. Legit, that's what it is. Whatever strokes your fancy. Because like my living shiny dex is not, you know, it's not perfect to like somebody else's. Like I have certain restrictions I put on myself, right? Flipping a coin to keep or not keep the shiny. Some Pokemons are off the table because I wasn't there. I didn't get it when it came out limited time. Like I'm probably never getting a freaking shiny what's that cat thing from Pokemon Home? The thing you get from Pokemon Home, I'm never getting that. Like I could probably get like a dupe, but like I will personally never have one that like I got with my OT, or I don't know if it's your OT. I don't know if it's home OT or whatever, but regardless, like there's a lot of things like I'm not gonna be able to get legitimately, right? And I'm okay with that. It's just the way it's just how Game Freak and Nintendo are shitty sometimes, man. Like I'll never be able to hunt shiny Darkrai in BDSP because I missed the event, right? I can't shiny hunt Shaman, missed the event. You know, luckily I have it for like Diamond and Pearl. It's home OT. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Like there's some Pokemons I'm never gonna be. It's not gonna be like fully legitimate because like if you ever done any trading in like those subreddits, people want video proof. Like they want that shiny Zeraora with video proof. Like you redeemed this. So it's like your shiny dex is really what you make it up to be. You know, it's. I only gather regional forms, but that's it. I'm not lucky enough to get the 3 segmented Dunsparce, the authentic Sinistea in all colors, same Pokemon, etc. Because I'm probably not gonna do the different colored Pokemons. I'll probably when I get to the Dunsparce portion, I'll probably do 2 segment and 3 segment, because that's not completely egregious, right? One of the hunts I'll probably do is probably unknown, like collect all the letters, but like color variants I'm not gonna do really. There might be an exception here and there, but 9 out of 10 times I'm not doing the color hunts. I'll probably do Sinistea. That's a cool one, right? I think it's an annoying one, but it's a cool one, right? Y'all see any shinies? I don't see anything. But how close are you for finishing your living decks? Hmm. I think, you know what? I did collect all the letters. I did collect all the letters in Legends Arceus. I did that. But I'm talking about like shiny unknown. So like I'll probably do that, even though they're all unknown, but there's different letters. You know. But yeah. But you know, there's some hunts I'm gonna do, some hunts I'm not gonna do. So it's not a fully like every possible form. Like that's too much. It's too much work. Too much work. There are just some hunts that like I'm not up for it unless that's like there's nothing. Oh, I need to eat some medicine, man. Oh god, my nose is kind of. Sorry, my nose is stuffy right now. A little sick. Even mythicals, but it's a living dex that start next. So that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Damn. You ever thought of doing shiny dex? Living shiny dex? I've never done a living dex. So I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just make him shiny, right? What's my thought process? I'm like, why not, right? Just a warning, guys. I'm going offline a little bit. I have a meeting coming up soon that I need to go to, a Zoom meeting with my TA. So just a little heads up. I hope they're gonna be there. I hope they're really gonna be there. Oh god. 800 plus, but the progress is very slow. But it's kind of moving. Shiny Legends are a pain. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Shiny Legendaries are a big pain. You're pretty much, if you're pretty much forced to get Sword and Shield DLC. Unfortunately, like Sword and Shield DLC, and then Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, if you have those two games, preferably all four of them, because some are only hunted in like the counterparts. If you have all four of them, you can hit a lot of the mythicals and legendaries with just those four games alone. A lot of them. Have I hunted any? You know what? I think so far the only shiny legendary mythical I have right now in my living shiny dex is Arceus. I think it's just Arceus, right? It's not it. Yeah, Arceus. Yeah, looks like it's Arceus. All right, is that a shiny? Hold on. Is that what? Wait, is that what shiny? Hold on. That might be a shiny. Hold on. Is that a shiny? Oh, is that Ant? It's Ant. That's Ant right there. Shiny Clotzer. That's Ant. Ooh, 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 ooh! Shiny Stunfisk. Oh, one of my favorite shinies. No, 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 not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. Nice. Okay. Not well, dude. This method is stupid. I fast traveled like for like 10 minutes when we got, dude. Wow, this really trivialized this shiny hunting. I totally understand what they mean. What like some of the shiny hunters like Austin John plays or whatever talks about. This really makes his hunting for these super trivialized. Wow, that's insane. That was like zero effort shiny hunting right there. Whoa. That's actually low-key insane. Huh. Alright, here we go. Well, you're a first-time witness to us flipping for shinies. Here we go. First shiny. Bam! Oh, my coin flipper's not working. Hold on. Give me a second. Come on, don't embarrass me, coin flipper. Come on. Uh-oh. Well, and whichever of these two survives will be you. Come on, coin flipper. There we go. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, we keep it. So 2, 2, 3. 49. 10. Alright, so we keep Clauncher. Okay. Clauncher. What do we keep? Do we keep frickin' Stunfisk? I love to Stunfisk. It's such a cool shine. Here we go. Second one. Nice. See, listen. Stunfisk. Do I want it? Do I want to make Ant? I'm not. Listen, my coin is not top. It's not tail heavy. Okay. Do we want to make Ant a Clauncher or a Stunfisk? Decisions. Appreciate it. Whoa. I do not take Stunfisk slander, okay? I love Stunfisk. All right, he was like I think he was my either first or second shiny in Pokemon Black. He was like one of my very first shinies I ever encountered. Like first three, one of the first three ever since I ever started to play Pokemon. He's my dog, all right. I do not. I'm gonna make you this damn crab. All right. You don't deserve Stunfisk, okay? He's too good for you. You don't deserve it. You're gonna be this crab, all right? You're this lobster. You're cooked, kid. This is the result. I did not. Listen, look at that. Coin flip. Heads. Look at that. One more time. Heads. See, look at that. See? No manipulation happening. Look at that. Come on. Get out of town. What are you... Alright. Hold on. Let me go to the other side. There might be a shiny over there that I don't know of. But yeah, this teleporting shiny hunting method is ridiculous. I hope the TA is missing. This assignment's due like this Thursday, okay? I've been working on this coding assignment for the past few days for hours. I cannot get this damn code to work. Alright, I can't get it to work. I can't. Ooh, a shiny Furfro. I'm sorry, Alpha Furfro. I might need to go to nighttime. You might manipulate the TA. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Don't do that. I need the TA, okay? I need the TA. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to eat some medicine after this stream. I don't my throat doesn't feel so good, or my head doesn't. I don't feel so good. Oh, that was my 10-minute timer. Oh shit. There's 3 alphas trying to eat me alive. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. You know, I still really want this. I still really want the Furfro Mega. Sorry, I still want the shiny Furfro. Excuse me. Some herbal, yeah. All right, couple more resets, and we're gonna have to end a little early today. Okay. Depending how tonight goes. All right, hear me out. Depending how tonight goes, will depend if I'm on tomorrow or not. Just saying. Because if it goes terrible, that means I'm going to have to spend extra time, more time on trying to troubleshoot my damn code. What if it's just a single letter that's off? No, it's not. It's something to do with um juggling my juggling a value, my limiter value as it goes through a bunch of tuple loops for I think the issue I'm having with my code is my AI agent is having an issue with uh it's doing more exploitation rather than exploration. And that could be the value because of T is truncating too fast, or it's becoming finished too fast. So there's some sort of balancing issue. I can't decipher. So I need somebody with I need a different pair of eyes that knows what they're doing a lot better than I am to look at it. And that's what I'm hoping it's gonna happen. And luckily IDEs are very good if you have it, or if you have IntelliSense. You know, if you have the right plug. But generally IDEs, you'll find out if there's a you'll generally find out if there's a letter error. You know, generally, but there are some times where like some sort of like non letter character could be messing it up. Very sure. Then you end up getting the most insufferable TA. Possibly. Well, there's a different TA tomorrow that I can also try. Like I said, depending how good today's TA meeting goes, depends if I'll be on. If I'll be on tomorrow, okay? Because I might be too busy. Because I'm also washing my car tomorrow, so I'm gonna be busy like most of the day. So I'm gonna have to do everything like around late afternoon tonight. So during stream time, so I won't be on if everything goes into crap. Wow, so no shiny, huh? Maybe I should have done a little bit more. I don't see any shinies over there. To be fair, I want to say whenever I'm resetting, it doesn't reach over there. But you know what? Before we leave, I do want to check Zone 6. Maybe something from Zone 6 can spawn in. From what I've heard, Switch 2's the radius for Switch 2 is 50 meters. So you guys have, I don't know if it's the same for Switch 1. I want to say probably not. I want to say Switch 1 and OLED's radius for like spawning things is probably smaller. So that, like, there's that. So you guys do have that over us, you know? Unfortunately. What did you say? Go to a frat car wash and have 8 brothers wiping them? What is going? What? What did he say? What? Perhaps. There's no local frat car wash near my house. Unfortunately, you know. What can I do, you know? Alright, I'm gonna head out. short goodbye tonight. Like I said, me being on tomorrow is heavily predicated on how's tonight's TA meeting go, okay? Right now, I have a headache because I'm a little sick, so hopefully I can think straight while I'm doing everything with the TA, hopefully. I don't know how it's gonna go. Alright, I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow. Maybe, alright? See y'all later.